Welcome, boys and girls. We're talking about physical and chemical changes right now. So we got a couple of examples to show you here about physical and chemical changes, but before we do that, let's just kind of talk about what they are. So, Ms. Angarasa, if we have a physical change.
So if we have a physical change, we are changing the substance, but we're not altering its chemical composition. So like this piece of paper, I can rip it, but there's been no chemical reaction. It's still paper. It still has the same chemical makeup.
Okay, so I'm basically saying that it's without producing a new substance.
Right.
Right?
It's still the same substance.
Okay, and then on the other hand, we have a chemical change, and that's basically the opposite. If you change something and a new substance is created.
Right. So a new substance is created. We've changed the original composition.
And it's usually a chemical reaction that takes place to make a chemical change.
So you'll see bubbles, heat, fire.
Right. So how about, I got you a present. So, we have a cupcake, and the child lock is on. Okay, so the cupcake I'm not really concerned about right now. I'm concerned about the candle right here. I just lit the wick on fire. So that would be an example of what type of change?
A chemical change, because we're burning it.
Yeah, when you burn something, you light it on fire, you're changing whatever that wick is like at the molecular level. But if you notice here, and I'll try to hold it pretty closely, you're going to watch slowly the wax that the candle is made of is slowly melting. It is changing from a solid state to a liquid state. Now, what type of change would that be?
That's a physical change because we are not actually making a new substance. All we are doing is going from solid to liquid, but it still has the same chemical makeup. Solid
wax to liquid wax. So yeah, and when that wax dries again and it becomes a solid, it then could be reshaped into a new candle.
Right. So anytime we have a phase change, so we melt, we freeze, evaporate, we still have the same substance. So those are always going to be physical changes.
Right. So we didn't produce a new substance. Are you going to make a wish? What'd you wish for?
You to leave me alone.
Check. Okay. Another example we have here, we've got some baking soda in this little dish right here. And Miss Angarasa, I'm going to try to get this where you guys can see it, has some vinegar she's going to add to it. We'll see what happens. Okay, you can see that. Vinegar and baking soda, we mix those two things together. What kind of change did we see based on that?
So that looks like a chemical change to me. You're holding it, so it got hot or cold?
It actually got colder.
It got cold, and it's a certain type of reaction, but it got colder, so there was a temperature change. There was also bubbles released, and we don't have the same substances left. So what we're left with is different than what we started with.
Okay, new substance created, chemical change. Okay, so no new substance versus new substance.